aliens are totally real, man. The evidence is everywhere.
You see this? This is a sign from the heavens that the aliens are coming to eat our brains. Please have mercy on us, aliens. Please do not eat our brains. Demons don't exist. You were born in hell, and you rot.
Like a rally? Alright, go.
We tried to get the community to contribute to our survival group by passing out flyers at city council meetings and on the streets, but no one would listen to us because they thought our idea was stupid.
The United States government has decided to start disposing of our trash in space due to the mass destruction of landfills because of the nuclear radiation. The president claimed that this new innovative disposal method is, quote, the best possible step for our government and proves just how well the U.S. is doing. In other news, people have been reporting that they have seen weird objects in the skies. Some are even claiming that they are UFOs.
Other people were too scared to believe what we already knew, but we were prepared. That's why we survived.
An alarming rate of people have begun disappearing in what appears to be thin air. Police are baffled about the number of cases they have received and are taking further action to prevent an increase of abductions.
Hawking says that if extraterrestrials visit us, the outcome might be similar to when Columbus landed in America. In other words, it didn't turn out too well for Native Americans.
Was first spotted just beyond Jupiter's orbit by the Space Guard program. It was moving at speeds of up to 3 times 10 to the 7th meters per second. It was projected to pass millions of miles outside of Earth's orbit. However, we soon discovered its path was recalculated.
It's the beginning of the end.
Emergency broadcast transmission.
I'm determined to survive this alien apocalypse.
Alright, this is what you need for a bug out plan. Fire, duct tape, flashlight, knife, binoculars, a map, a guide to eating in the wild, first aid, iodine tablets to purify water, water bottles, box of bullets, a gun, a sleeping bag, and a will to survive.
Step 1. I grab what's left of my family, my dog, and my gun. Step 2. I take the well-planned trails to my bug out destination. The road to our destiny. Step 3. I follow the flow of the water behind the creek in my house. Step 4. I meet up with my fellow comrades as we struggle to survive. Step 5. Survive and thrive. Alright. This is all that remains of White Rock Lake after the aliens got done with it. We chose this place because we knew they'd never suspect us to be here. Each of us had a really well planned out trail to our specific bug out destinations. We each had a drill once a year or twice where we followed those trails so we knew them by heart. That went so well. I spent years mapping out this land.
I know it better than I do the back of my hand. In the event of a apocalyptic situation, this would be my primary camping spot to get out of the primary line of fire, so to say. Me and a couple other members of the community have negotiated terms on which we will do a call that only we'd recognize, so we can find our way to each other and then go to the next bug out point where we will eventually make our colony.
I'm glad you made it.
Go.
We developed this S, a symbol, that stands for salvation, so that all the people who travel on this road know where to meet and know what we stand for, so that we become one step closer
To defeating the aliens.
This is our garden. This is what will last us through years and years to come when everything else is completely destroyed. As you can see, we have some nice vegetables, some beets, some carrots, some squash, some pumpkin, basically everything that you need to survive for the next tens of years. We also plan to raise goats for our source of clothing and warmth, and just as a nice pet to have around.
They're super durable because they can withstand really hot climates and really cold.
We chose our compound site wisely. We have a fresh source of drinking water, plentiful wildlife, and lots of natural greens that are safe to eat.
Fresh tracks. I smell dinner. Once all the survivors meet up, we will start a community where everyone has their own task in order to maintain order and justice. The leader, which you see on the left, is in charge of gardening and being a lookout. The other person you see on the right is in charge of maintaining food supply, guns, and solar power.
We were able to survive the alien invasion, but some weren't so lucky.